Hey Team Ambition Northeast Weight Loss Challenge participants, Dan Stockfield here in New York. Today's lesson is going to be about proteins. I can't emphasize how important proteins are for when you're trying to lose weight the right and the healthy way. And I'm going to explain that to you right now. Proteins, you keep hearing about them on TV, why everybody wants to get more and more protein. The point is that proteins break down into amino acids. Amino acids promote lean muscle, and lean muscle is what actually is burning the fat. We all have lean muscle in our body. It's just a matter of how much lean muscle you have and how well you're nourishing the lean muscle in your body, so that way you can get more effective fat burning. All right. So I teach my teammates that you want to get at least half of your body weight in grams of protein per day. So if I'm 200 pounds, I got to get 100 grams of protein a day. That's a lot of protein. So how do I do that? Well, the first thing I recommend is eating your way to the 100 grams of protein with regular foods. It's still a lot of food that you got to eat. So the second thing that I recommend is, of course, using the wonderful Herbalife products. It makes it easier for us to get to those levels. And of course, the Herbalife products is just total nutrition. So I know that is a great way to go to fill in the gaps and help me get to the levels that I need to get at. So to start off, the Herbalife meal replacement shakes, okay, I'll just tell you right now, I already knew this, there's 9 grams of protein per shake, and I'm having 2 of these per day. So that's 18 grams of protein right off the bat. So I still need to get another 82 grams of protein throughout the day. All right, the way that we normally do that is we are having 2 shakes. In addition to, we're having 2 protein-based snacks throughout the day in the mid-morning and mid-afternoon. And then we're having a regular dinner where 1/3 of the plate is protein and 2/3 of the plate is complex carbohydrates, which is brown rice, black rice, sweet potatoes, green vegetables. They're all high in complex carbohydrates. I'll talk to you about that another time. But again, we want to get our protein levels all the way to 100 grams. All right, that's what I'm trying to do. So I still might be a little short, okay, because there's only so much that I should be eating as far as protein-based snacks, because the protein-based snacks still have calories in them. All right, but they're good calories as long as I'm using lean proteins, skipping the fats, skipping the carbohydrates whenever I can, and focusing on getting the purest form of protein into my body. So Herbalife has additional protein products that help me get to the next level. One of them that I use regularly is the protein drink mix. Okay, this is basically Herbalife's protein shake. The wonderful thing about this is there's 2 different flavors, vanilla and chocolate, and there's 15 grams of protein per shake, and it's awesome. Okay, I love the chocolate. So I will take 2 scoops of that sometime throughout the day, add in 8 ounces of water, I shake it, I drink it, I got 15 more grams of protein, and the protein, great thing about protein is it makes you feel fuller longer, okay? When you're eating carbohydrates, like good complex carbohydrates, carbohydrates break down into sugars and also provide you with energy, all right? So that's the purpose of carbohydrates, and make sure that you're getting complex carbohydrates that have high dietary fiber. But for the point of proteins, I want to focus on getting my protein levels up. And one concoction that I've created for myself, it took me a couple hours to mix and play with it, and this is what I've come up with. I'm a big guy. I want to have very high proteins, and I want to love what I'm eating and what I'm drinking, okay? I don't want to have to pinch my nose to get something down. I personally don't like yogurt. The only kind of yogurts that a lot of my friends like, I look at the label, there's tons of sugar in them, additional fruit, and they're high in carbohydrates, okay? That's not what I want. So the first trick is I got into non-fat plain Greek yogurt, and this happens to be from Costco. I shopped around for like 2 days exploring all the different kinds of protein yogurts that are out there. Store brand yogurts, non-fat plain Greek yogurt, store brand is usually high in protein. This one has 24 grams of protein per serving. That's amazing. There's no fat in this. There's only 10 carbohydrates and 7 sugars, okay? Comparatively to all the other yogurts out there, this is the best that I could find, and I'm very happy with it. However, I'll admit to you, I don't love the way it smells or tastes. I can't put this down my throat, but I want to get the protein in me, so I got creative, and what I did is I came up with this concoction. We have our Vitamix machine here. And I'm just going to do this real quick. I get about maybe a half a cup, 3/4 cups of water, or 3/4 of a cup of water, just to cover the blade and also add some moisture to it. All right, this much ice. I just kind of wing it and play with the ice. All right, and that's about how much ice I usually use. Okay, then I take my meal replacement shake. Okay, and 2 scoops of this. 1, 2. Then 2 scoops of the protein drink mix. 2. Okay, I'll leave that right there. All right, leave this right there, which is awesome. And then I'm putting in 1 serving of yogurt, which is 1 cup, which I've already sized out here. All right. Get it all in there. Smells nasty. Okay. But now that it's mixed in with all this other awesome Herbalife stuff, I'm totally getting the benefit of the non-fat plain Greek yogurt. And put my lid on real fast. Okay. Okay. It's a little noisy. Tolerate it. Here we go. Vitamix, I can't emphasize how awesome it is. Some people are like, oh, it's too expensive. It's expensive because it's phenomenal. It just pulverizes ice. I can make a thick frozen yogurt in one second with tons of ice, and 5 minutes later I can make a hot soup. It's just amazing. Okay, there. Then you got to get your custom-made Herbalife cup that my beautiful wife has made for me, with me on there. And it has all the cool phrases and sayings on there that I teach our team. It's really cool. And I take this out, and I dump this in. Okay, and the amount I made is probably 2 servings for most average people. But I'm going to fill up on this because there is 24 grams of protein in the yogurt, plus the 15 grams of protein from the protein drink mix, plus the 9 grams of protein from the Herbalife shake itself. It is pure protein. Okay, so I get that on there. Get my pink straw, because that's the one I grabbed by accident. And it's amazing. Yeehaw! Tons of protein. I love it. And I encourage you guys to get creative with the Herbalife products. Maybe add some fruit. You can actually freeze this stuff, make popsicles, make frozen yogurt. It's amazing. So there's your lesson with protein. Happy losing weight, whatever you want to call it.